Alright everybody, welcome back to a Space Engineers update, a server update. I'm having so much fun here on this server. It's up 24/7, there are no mods, it's vanilla. It's a lot of fun. And look at my little ship manufacturing facility here. Oh my gosh, I've been having such a blast. Building all these ships, I got 3 different designs up here, kind of making like a showroom or something like that. Got a few extras for my own collection, and then here are the ones I've been pumping out this way here in my asteroid base. Freaking awesome asteroid base. Here's my little line that we're going out the door until I realized that I had a flaw. Had a couple blocks missing here on the tail wing, but that's no big deal. But I decided to go ahead and remake it and made my Cursor 3.0. These are my Cursor 2.0. Not my design, they are loaded in the game and you buy them. So I bought one, blueprinted it, and I've been popping them out of my little production facility here. Let's do a quick check on audio levels. Oh, there might even be a crazy delay for the game capture, so let me fix that real quick. Be right back. Okay, I think I got that fixed. Audio's looking good. Turn that desktop audio down a little bit so the game's not too loud. Or was it too loud? Let's see here. Okay, delays are removed. PC game. Web face cam. Can we have the front door? Back to the PC cam. I'm having so much fun with this. Alright, yes, so Cursor 3.0, not my design, but I've been modifying it and making it my own. I just put a yellow stripe down this one to mark that this is the new design here. With a projector, added a projector, so if the ship gets damaged, you turn the projector on and it fills in the spot, and you can quickly build with your welder, or fly next to a large welder built into a station and have it pre-made for you. Otherwise you have to place the block. And I got that set in there. You hear that kick on? I love the sound of that projector when it kicks on. And yeah, if I take out a block, boop, throws the image there to quickly rebuild it. Otherwise I have to manually place the block in that spot. So I'm loving this. My new ship, and I am going to sell these now that there's an economy mode, or there's economy now in Space Engineers, space credits, and they are very valuable for getting things like the zone generators, which is powers your safe zones, which makes your whole base invincible, but they are very costly. They take up a lot of power, burn uranium like crazy, so I guess if I do that, I'm going to just use it for defense purposes. But let's take you around on the base. I do have some pretty good defenses already, so I'm not too worried about it. Cursor 3.0, the first ship here. Behold, it's Glory. She's beautiful. Let's go ahead and park. This one is for my personal use, not for sale. I've been giving them all crazy names. My buddy Maibu has been doing a great job with the server. Thank you, Maibu, for running the server. Everybody who wants to come check it out, the server's IP is 172.107.197.69:28100. Class A terraformers. You can also search it by Class A. Class-A terraformers. Anybody come join, start your faction, you chat in the global chat and say hi. I'm the admin, so I'm also helping out with maintaining the server. Server restarts, needs to happen from time to time. I'm learning some fun stuff with the server maintenance and things, and just, yeah, it's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this, so come play on the server. We're all having a lot of fun. This is my own personal base away from the space station. We're building a big old massive space station, but I'm having a hard time with my video card. So I've been just building on mine for now. I'll come over and help here in a minute, but I wanted to get up my walls and defenses and my ship manufacturing so I can make money here in the Space Engineers world. So there she is, the Cursor 3.0, all programmed. Kind of a funky paint job, but that's alright. Just whoever buys these, it's up to them to give it a new paint job. We'll sell these with plenty of ice for fuel, with a full tank of hydrogen, as much as I can. But yeah, stored up with ice, give it some uranium, I'll load it up with missiles and ammo, and there'll be a nice little ship for sale. So there it is, Cursor 3.0, all crooked. I'm not having that. Check that. There she is. Nice. Yes, my little manufacturing depot of these Cursor ships. They are low cost on the resources. They're easy. They're quick to build. If I haven't showed you this yet, I thought I might have done a little update, but maybe not. So let's show you how I build these sweet ships. So let's turn these pistons on. Let's extend them. Make sure those welders are off so they can go all the way down. Real quick, I'm going to check on audio levels. Test. Looking good. Yeah, less problems now that I've unplugged everything from that hub. So USB 3.0 hubs, maybe I should just stick with the 2.0. Those seem to work a little better for my 2.0. USB 2.0 appliances, gadgets, cameras. Alright, let's go ahead and turn these welders on. Let's pull them back. Number 2, so retract. Pistons off to hold them at this point. I'll move them back a little bit. Just to the point to where they start building that lower section of the ship. And then I will slowly creep up on that. Not the most effective ship building process, but it's the simplest and the only thing I know how to do. So we'll build this up. Maybe come over and check. I got my gravity generator on, so I got gravity, which is awesome. Finally got lighting. I was building in here for so long without any lights or gravity, just my own helmet lights. Yeah, much nicer having all the lighting in here. So a bunch of ships here. I'll probably give these to we got a faction going, so my teammates, we share resources. If we need to, share ships, and I'll probably give them all these ships since they're good little fighter ships. Go destroy them, blow them up, fighting the whatever NPCs or whatnot. It's all good. They're disposable ships, fun little disposable ships. The Cursor 3.0s, those will be for sale. All right, let's pull this back. A little more. Very manual process right now. I could automate this with timers probably, but right now I'm trying so hard to grasp the concept of the sorter blocks. I've gotten all my, that's a whole nother thing that I had a lot of fun with. It feels very satisfying to have that figured out finally. Sorter blocks and moving my inventory where it needs to go. Number 5 to rotate. Not too close. The rotator is very strong on this. So you can snap off these wings, no problem. So and then we'll set that to extend, and then extend, and then stop rotation, stop extension. Let's rotate it a little more. Get it closer to finish the wing. Closer. Closer still, not too close. Oh. retract. There we go. So go ahead and turn those welders off. We're done. Keep them off to save on power and so I don't kill myself when I'm flying by them. Ah, there she is. Oh, right, the 2.0. Oops. I've gotten my buttons confused. Well, we can pull this back the rest of the way. So yeah, one last cursor 2.0, and then we'll start building the 3.0s. Let's do 6, and then rotate back. Stop. Flip that rotation again, and we are done. There's the ship. Next process. Grabbing ice for fuel. It will convert ice with a hydrogen generator into fuel and store it in a tank. So ice. Oops. And we'll switch to storage inventories. And yes, we are loaded up very nicely in this asteroid base. I've been going out on my mining ship. I got a new design for my favorite little ore getter. So just double click that and get as much as I can. I just fill up my inventory and pack it in here. Just enough to leave a little something for the ship. The ship's H2 generators, which also produce oxygen for the cockpit and for the pilot. So boom, there it is. Fuel being made. It takes a little while, so very slowly it's going to make fuel out of the ice and fill this big old hydrogen tank right here in front of me. Cut her loose, and let's wait a little bit, let those batteries get just a slight charge. The uranium I'll put in here in a minute. Still getting the process down, but I am having fun with this, producing these ships. I need to figure out I need to go see what they're charging for these in the stores, in the pre-spawned NPC stations here in the Space Engineers world. See what they're charging. I'm going to charge a little bit more because I am loading up fuel and lots of ammo. It's got a projector, or the ones I will sell will have a nice projector. These 2.0s, these will be free for my faction for fighting to help defend each other and have some fun. Yeah, so next thing I do is connect here. I love my little entrance to this manufacturing facility. I double redlined it just because I like painting stuff. Got the 3 different platforms. I'll show you that here in a minute. So let's go ahead and dock this, fill it up with hydrogen so it stops burning the ice. You can see it's very slow. We're only at 3% on the hydrogen tank. So let's fill up with the station's hydrogen. And then save the ice for the buyer's just reserve fuel. Go. Go ahead and lock that. And we'll leave the ship on for now to charge the batteries. And yes, you can see people disconnecting and reconnecting. It got popular. I love this. It turned out a whole lot better than I thought. Oh, now I'm the only one here. It is what time is it? It is 5:30 in the morning here, so yeah, it's rare to see someone playing this late at night, except for me because I don't sleep. So, yeah, it's really active during the day. We have a maximum of 10 players until we start pulling in some more donations, and then we'll also increase the server. With the next package, you get a higher allotment of players per server. It's only 10, and we do often find it to where we can't come in and play because the server's full. It's like, that's awesome. It's active. People are building their own bases on whatever planet. There's multiple planets, multiple moons. The moon for Earth. Got Earth. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Class A terraformers server. Okay. So let that charge batteries. Fill up on hydrogen. And that is the projection line right there. It gets built, pulls out, I throw ice in it. It's time to, we need to throw in some uranium. So welcome to the first floor, where I will grab some uranium real quick. This is storage. You can see here my sorter block experiment. This took so long to figure out. Oh my god. These sorter blocks are such a headache because they get caught in a loop, and I figured out that I needed to have an ore deposit connector. So there's like an input and an output. So input comes in from the connection outside, from when I mine ore. That's the start of the process. first you mine ore, and then it comes in. Got an overflow bin right there, which also takes out components, so it'll yank those out of the ship as well. Can be a bit of a pain, so I need to figure a way around that. But right now it's okay. I don't mind storing all my components here. Behind that black overflow bin is all the component storage. Here's ingot storage from the refineries, component storage from the assemblers, and then we got ore storage, which goes to a refinery input over here. Also stores ice, and so there's a bypass to let the ice through and back into what I made it. I started thinking about electrical in houses and how there's a common line. So I thought, okay, there needs to be a common connection with all these conveyors. There's an input connection and a common connection. The common connection goes to all like this cryo chamber, which needs hydrogen and oxygen for me. You can see I can fill up my oxygen here and my hydrogen for flying. So yeah, that's the main thing that took me to figure out how to make it work, was have a in and an out. So in for ore, components, that gets pulled out, put into there, ore gets pulled into there, ore goes down to refineries, that comes out as ingots, uses another sorter block to pull those, set to drain all, so it pulls all the ingots out of the refineries nice and quick. When it refines uranium, turns into uranium ingots, so that gets pulled into the refinery, the reactor. And I come here, and boy do we have a lot of uranium. My gosh, this is going great. I'm only grabbing 50 per ship. That's a lot for these little ships, and that's all I'm putting in for the 3.0s. I'm gonna make a lot more of those 3.0s. Yeah, freaking awesome. I'm figuring out these sorter blocks. Clearing my throat there. Yeah, I got components coming in from assembler. We also have components coming in from the drain connection, so when ships connect, components get yanked out. Unfortunately, maybe there's a way I can filter that. That's what I need to do. I need to add another sorter block on the inline. Let's go ahead and show you the base before I go put the uranium in that ship. Boy, what a base. And I had to color code all these conveyors because I was getting confused. Okay, so there's ice out. Ice comes out, goes into H2O2 generators. H2O2 generators go into hydrogen tank, hydrogen storage. H2 and O2 come out through this here into the common line. Common is painted white, just like in the electrical system of a house, which is the only way I could get my mind around this nonsense. Holy crap, oh my gosh. So, sorter also pulls from the bottom of that black overflow bin that I showed you. Ingots. Ingots get pulled out, and also you saw that components get pulled out. So ingots are always stored because those just mainly are used for, I think, trade at some of the NPC stations, and also mostly for my assemblers. So everything is yanked out and put into the ingot storage, and those are pulled with the assemblers pull those. Assemblers pull the ingots from the storage. Need an easier, handier mute button somehow. Anyway, so yeah, here is I believe ingots, which is the brown line. We got refinery output. Output coming into there. Which there is, this is actually acting as a filter. That's not pulling anything, I don't think. It is blacklisted ore. Yeah, it's keeping ore out of there. Yeah, see, I had a problem with things going into a loop and spinning around the inventories. So, oh my gosh, what a nightmare. Look at this craziness. So anyway, the white line, the common line, goes to everything. Bullets, ammo, missiles. I have super reinforced this thing, even though I'm inside an asteroid, just in case somebody digs through trying to get at my stuff. I'm going to mess them up. Mess them up good. I think I should get some water handy. I'm doing all this talking. Where's my water jug? Okay. There's a little water in there. So yeah, I started building this into the asteroid, and then I started clearing out a nice big space so I could run around with the welder ship and weld this all up. Lots of work, especially on this armor plating on the asteroid surface. Got Gatling turrets and missile turrets on every side of the asteroid base here. Got more heavy armor on the asteroid surface in different locations where I accidentally dug through. Lots of turrets, all filled to the brim with missiles and ammo, both of which are fully stocked in the inventories. This is great, and I need it because 24/7 running server, there's no pausing this. I could be gone for days, and who knows what'll happen. Space station is freaking awesome too, but I don't think I'll show you that until I have permission. Oh my gosh, what is this mess? Okay, so here's my little ship I've been using to clear clear out this area, get in turrets, and get the ships around. I want to clear it out a little bit more too, just have a nice freely flyable area. Got a nice big old door here, which I love this door. It turned out I was just kind of filling it in. Just ended up looking like that, and I love it. This reminds me of a game. I think it was out of Armored Core, PS1 game. Oh, beautiful game. I have it now. I can't wait to play it. Beautiful entrance. Do I have antenna? Probably not. Antenna to the asteroid base. Ooh, sweet, I do. So I can open this door. Hangar. No, I want. There we go. Awesome. Gotta love having the antennas installed, which I need to remember to turn those off when I leave the server, because they can make me a target. So yeah, there's my welder ship that I was clearing all this room for. That was the main reason of clearing all this out. And I love this asteroid too. It has all these little tunnels that I have gotten lost in multiple times. Lots of protection. I'm very safe here. Let's go show you the surface. A quick little run around. Lots of protection. Got all the common connections made here. I'm trying to paint them all white. Just I really like the color coding. And I do like painting. So we got a little door. Let's go back in through the big door here. Yeah, all very well cleared out. Got at least like 6 to 8, maybe 10 blocks around the whole base. Might make a second entrance here as well, maybe for loading up these. Well, no, that's right. I decided against that because this is easy enough just to fly things out the top here of my asteroid base. I'm gonna turn these signals off to. Oh yeah, and the next step would be on this, adding a block, and then I like to add the heavy armor block, the one that stays in the ship for added protection, and now I can build the ship. Just a little ADD moment there, getting sidetracked, and why not while we're here? Let's put the uranium in the reactor. Go to the inventories. Uranium in the reactor. Cool. And we are, you can see our tank is now 100%. Should be full on ice. Yes, lots of ice. Good, good, good. Did it load up more? I think it loaded up more. Cool, maybe I don't have to, well, I do need to put a little bit of ice in there or else it doesn't fly. Look at that, a nice line of ships for my teammates. I made a barge. I can't wait to show you the barge to bring them all over to. The space station is quite a ways away, so I've got a jump drive. Got to make quite a few jumps to make it there. It's a long trip. It is a long trip. Let's go ahead and shut it down. Let's go ahead and make sure it's named. It's important. So my boo goes through. He cleans up all the trash and stuff to make sure everything runs smoothly. So there's any damaged ships there removed to make sure the server doesn't get lag. So these are cursor ships. So R is what they were named from the makers, whoever they are in the game. I've been naming them Cursor Ship and just picking random names from like Mel Gibson to John Depp, blah blah blah. Jimmy, who else? How about Bick? Been cooking food. Got my Bick sitting right here beside me. My trusty Bick, helping me make my burrito meat. Cursor Ship Bick. It's all sorts of random names. It's kind of a rite of passage for the final making of these ships, I feel, or whatever your proper term that is for that. The naming of the ship, it feels good. Final task. So they're all sitting here. They're waiting to get double checked. They need ammo, so they're still sitting here waiting for ammo. And I might even take a couple of these out. No, these are decorative. I may even try different paint jobs or different experiments with them. But you saw how easy that was to make. I am going to bust these out and have an awesome little dealership of space fighting ships. They do go down to the planet. They have atmospherics on them. Got hydrogen thrusters, atmospheric thrusters, an ion thruster for extra forward boost in space, and you can shut everything down and just save on your fuel and run on power, reserve power, electrical, which goes quite a long ways with the amount of uranium I put in there. They go a little ways. You can put a lot more uranium in those reactors and go forever. You really load up those reactors with a lot of uranium, and it's a really efficient way to fly. So, oh boy, here we are, the miner base. It was first called the Nate base. Flown over just like I did before with the stealing of the pirate station, salvage station, whatever that's called. I added a bunch of turrets, added some headlights, added a big old drill head. Oh, there's a bunch of damage from my last trip out getting resources. Got a bunch of ore, whole bunch of it. Loading up, getting lots done. Oh, and there's my barge, which attaches to the back. I love this thing. So it mines a crap ton. Got lots of power to fly, lots of gyros. It maneuvers very well. Got the connection on the back, and then it's got 2 large cargo containers. It's all in one. It's a mining base. So it's all in one base. I can spawn on it. It's got a medical room. It's got a gravity generator. It's got 2 refineries. It's got an assembler. Everything I need to make something if I need to. It's got a set of 3, count them, 3 ice generators. Hydrogen generators, I think is what they're called. I make ice with the H2O2 generators on the back. It's stored in the tank, a big old tank up front there. There's the blue, letting me know there's ice in it. Got 3, maybe 4 of them. H2O2 generators generating hydrogen for fuel, oxygen for air. So you get a full tank of hydrogen that flies the ship, and also I can run on that when I'm trying to charge the jump drives, which take a lot of power, and they charge a bit faster, I think. I haven't figured that out yet, if that makes any difference. I got a big old large reactor down below, toward the lower part of the ship. Large reactor that is on. Let's go ahead and turn that off and use the station reactor, which has a very large supply of uranium, so I like to save that uranium supply on the miner base here. Double doors, the same old good old I love this little building. Big old opening. Running out of oxygen quite a bit while I'm flying because I got no oxygen in the room, no air tightness. But anyway, all in one, awesome base, mining base. Built the barge to carry more. There's only 2 large cargo containers on it so far. So I built a barge for hauling the little ships and for extra ore storage when I'm out just mass mining. So you hold maybe 8. Maybe if you're 8. Maybe 8 on the maximum of 8 on the bottom and top. Maybe something like 16. I can hold a lot of ships in there. Stick them on the wall, stick them on this roof. There's no gravity out here. Up and down is relative, it doesn't matter. Also, we got the big old flatbed on top. Don't even have to put the ships down below. Lock them on with their landing gear, attach it to the ship here, which has loaded up. I made a whole bunch of jump drives in it for long travels. Big power, big reactor. Side door. Oops, that was already open. Ooh, I need to turn those off too, I think. Or those probably don't drain any. Probably doesn't matter, actually. Current input, yeah, doesn't matter. Let's leave those on. So yeah, I got a whole bunch of them to maximize the distance between for each jump. Got a projector, I still need to set that up just like I did for the cursor ships. There's an older cursor ship, which is my Scout, my good old trusty Scout there. It's got a, instead of a heavy armor tip, it's got a ore detector for detecting ore as I fly around in the little ship and make marks for, make GPS markers for the big ship to fly over to. Which I do have everything located around here. I'm grabbing everything up. Got a little emergency projector miner maker thing. See, this is all in one. I can do almost anything in this ship. I love it. The main thing is it goes out and hauls back huge supplies of ore. And I've not yet tried, but at some point I'll take out the barge. So that connects on the back. It's got the same ship. It looks really cool. Just makes this thing look extra long. Makes the whole thing look like a barge. It's got some red lights on the back. So it looks like taillights when it's going or when it's turned on. And it does fly itself. It's its own ship. So I can fly it and connect it easily.
No fuel.
With the miner base. It's got locked onto the asteroid base right now, keeping it safe. Let's go ahead and show you. Actually, I did kind of want to take this thing out. There it is, my little trailer, my barge trailer add-on. It's got also has a small reactor in it, a large block small reactor, so that helps out things. But I usually keep that off anyway when I'm connected to the miner base here. Lots of fun, you guys. Holy crap, if you're into the space engineer stuff, it's a little bit of a learning curve. Somebody requested a how-to. I might do that at some point. There's a lot to it. Best thing is just to get into it, start playing around, start small, watch some YouTube videos. There are some pretty good how-tos already out there, so definitely go check out what's already there. There's some pretty good stuff for how to play this game. It's if you're into the creative game stuff, like I said before, Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts. I can't wait to play that again. Jeez, what a fun game. Building little machines and stuff. This is on a whole nother scale. This is like kind of in a Minecraft type of thing too, with the big blocks, placing blocks and stuff. Kind of makes things basic, but also with everything else in the game, it's very complicated. Like I said, with sorter blocks and stuff, but you can do basic stuff. Let's make sure that merge block is off. I do not want to merge this into the ship yet, I don't think. At some point I might. I also wanted to experiment and see if I could just merge the ships and easily disconnect them, but I think once I merge them, I have to go grind down one of those merge blocks to separate them. So I don't really want to make that a combined. I don't want to combine them yet. There it goes. Alright, let's go ahead and hit number 6 here to connect. Boom. I've connected. Let's go ahead and shut down the reactor for the barge. Got the little turrets there. Got a quick way to shut them off. The small interior turrets placed on the outside for defense. All loaded up manually with handfuls of magazines. They take magazines. The big ones take containers. NATO containers, NATO mags. Alright. There it is. Got a little camera for remote controlling, so I can even disconnect this from inside the miner base and fly it off and park that when I deliver ships. Ship delivery, yes. Very cool. let's go ahead and also shut off the thrusters, because those will fight the mining base. I'm trying to maintain its position with its dampeners. Anything else? No. There it is. There she is, a big old barge. Actually, this is the barge, that's the mining base. Barge for hauling, mining base for gathering. And also hauling. So yeah, I've got 4 more large storage containers in here, so I can haul quite a bit of stuff. Load it up, bring it out. I also got another medical room for spawning to, just in case I want to leave the barge somewhere. Alright. So that's that. Got a nice little area dug out here to bring it in and park it. And yes, look at this. We got the input and output. So we got the common connection over there for ships to get their ice or refill up on hydrogen, and a place here to park and get everything sucked out of your ship. It won't take out of the H2O2 generators, of course. If they're loaded up with ice, you're good. But if you got ice in your inventories and you plug up here, it's going to suck it all out and put it in with the main storage, with the main facility and main production of everything. So we got the ship here connected. It will keep the ship charged as well. Got the big, got its main reactor shut down. And it is pretty awesome. On my way out, if I need ice, I'll connect here. I'm not painting that white, obviously, because I want to try and keep somewhat stealthily my appearance on this asteroid base. Yeah, a lot of defense. Got a nice, thick, heavy armor cap. Ship production, I love seeing that. Look at that line of ships. Ready to go have some fun. There we are. To close that. Also, see, there's the antenna. That antenna is off. Wait, there we go. Yes, that antenna is off. I'm not seeing a signal on it. So I'm getting the antenna signal through something else that's connected, I guess. How did I open the door earlier? Got the asteroid base. Cursors. What? Oh, it's on. Go ahead and turn that off. Oops. Did I name it? Yes, that's right. Cursor 3.0. Of course. Okay, anything else turned on? Yeah, this base is freaking cool. I'm having so much fun. I need to go through and fix all my little mistakes there. I made a blueprint of the ship when it was missing parts. So why am I getting a connection to my asteroid base if the antenna is off? The beacon! Perhaps the beacon to my mining base. Beacon. Asteroid base. Mars. Mining base. Off. There we go. Let's go ahead and name that mining base. Now, let's go ahead and let's see. Still got the connection. Control. Oh, it's the It's the, Doopa-doopa-doo. It's the, why is there no cameras? Oh. What's going on here? Things... Got a connection to it. Let's see if I can fly it. Here's the park button. Okay, we just disabled it. You can see we're flying the ship. Now no way to see it. Let's look again for a camera. Why can I not? Inventory? No. Why? Let's go disconnect here. Let's go get it. For some reason I can't see my cameras. Actually, let's show you, let's see here. I showed you everything else real quick. Down here, got the blue room. I just painted the platform blue. I don't know what I'm calling it, but so far, I guess it's a blue room. Why not? Ice coming in. H2O2 generators, making that ice into hydrogen and oxygen, going into oxygen tanks and a big old hydrogen tank. Got the ore coming, no, ingots coming in, being made into components. Goes out the orange line. Yellow room. Refinery room, that's right. It's loud. Lots and lots of refineries, all equipped with yield modules. Don't need to worry about power as much. I want yield. I want as many components as, I want them to be as productive as possible. So, because I can let this run all 24/7. These things are running 24/7. Don't need to worry about adding a speed module, and I'm not worried about saving energy, so no energy modules. Yeah, in this room, you've seen that. Okay. Wait. We need this room. The orange room. Got a door right here. Got the ship up here that's probably disconnected and flown forward a little bit. Yes. Why are you not showing me cameras? See, this camera's staring right at me. What's going on here? Actually... Oh, wait. How do I program this? Need to take control. And then, there we go. And G, and then camera. Back, so let's do view. And then view. There we go. Oh! We have taken control, that's right, of course. Sphere number 3. Boom. Now I can fly it remotely. Don't do it. You will die. Got my zebra, my green zebra suit, and my mining helmet with that weird little single eyeball. Or is that called the maintenance helmet? I forget what that's called. Engineer helmet. So F, F, and fly. F. Okay. Am I done in here? I just wanted to turn off the antenna. Yeah, let's make sure, because I don't want... Some of these can broadcast pretty far. Antenna... 72 meters. No, it's not very far at all. Let's bump that up to like 100 meters. Maybe 150. There we go. And then I'll add a way to turn that off. Let's put that there. Alright, let's turn that off the antenna. Off a little bit there. My perception. Got to focus my perception better. It's kind of hard to do, depending on the angles. There we go. Turn the lights off too. Great. There we go. Park it. Antenna is off. Okay, that way no one can see me. turn my suit antenna off before I go into the cryo chamber. Lights. Shut my doors. Yes, this is cool. I like this. Very fun, very fun. Do a quick check on things here. Make sure I got all my doors shut. I do not. Got a program button here for that side door. I think we're good. Playing some dramatic music here in the background. Okay. Oh yeah, I got so much damage to fix. I was digging holes and banging up my ship. It's alright, we'll fix that up later. My barge. Mining ship. Very cool. Oop, I almost died. Oh yeah, and this captured whatchamacallit, sail. They're called sails. They fly by randomly in space. Just kind of docked onto a little platform here that stays charged with the solar battery. Got an antenna flip on for remote control if I need to. Cockpit to label the grid. Is that labeled? Or named? Should name it. Info. Let's just get rid of that. Satellite outpost. N85 satellite outpost. That's better. Yep, there it is. My little place there. Come play, you guys. Class A terraformers. Class-A terraformers. 172.107.197.69:28100. Server IP. It's a great server, running 24/7. There we go. Let's go down. Shut my door so the boogeyman doesn't get me. And shut the outside door, of course. It's scary out there. It's very scary. Look at that spooky asteroid cave. Alright, so yeah, right now we just got this. We're sleeping in. Ah, yes. Time for bed. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. That was a long play there, but I had to show you my little base. Oh wait, I could also show you, I like to do little checks before I go to bed. Before I go into my deep, cold cryo sleep. The deep freeze. Yeah, I got a turret programmed for control so I can quickly check on stuff here. Make sure we're all good. Zoom in. Fun. Do an ammo check. Yep, we got ammo. Doors shut. Doors. Good, good. Got my antenna off. Alright. Go to bed. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Stay tuned for more. I'll definitely give some more server updates and server gameplays. So, thanks for watching. Have a good day.